racetracks we go to. There's not too many I enjoy. There's a lot of them I don't enjoy. I just say that because the majority of the time in racing, you have more bad days than you have good days. It's just part of the sport, right? It's not like you win or lose. There's a lot more losing to the sport. So you can very easily track yourself towards having a lot of bad tracks. But I just don't think I've ever had a good run here. I feel like every time I've gone here, it's always been something. So hopefully we can turn that around. I mean, I'm optimistic. I just if you run here bad 4 years in a row, it's probably not going to be good the fifth year either.
What was the driver chat like this week after Indianapolis?
I don't know. I don't really open it up too much. It's too much politics for me. I kind of want to just get in the race car and drive, and I don't know. I don't know if my voice matters or not. So I don't say too much. But there's definitely been some odd. It's not like we go in there and fight or anything. I mean, it's just we're just bouncing ideas off each other and things like that. So I don't know.
So some people suggest that the over aggressiveness or even a lack of respect. Do you see it that way? Do you guys see it?
Oh
that
yeah,
way?
It's terrible. But I mean, like, so you get in a situation where everyone's being over aggressive and just not racing. So then you have to be that, right? Like, I wouldn't consider myself an over aggressive guy that on the racetrack, but I mean, it comes down to a green white checkered and everyone's going to do it, so you have to do it to be on par with those guys. So just puts us in a box. And the Indy road course, I mean, turn one it begs for that. Like, it's not like Road America or something where there's some options to do things. So I mean, it's just kind of like monkey see, monkey do. Like, you got to do it to be competitive. It's not like you back off. You
got two more road courses left. Watkins Glen has got a long straightaway and a turn, but there's a lot of runoff space. The Roval is short from the start-finish line to the left-hander. Are either one of those potentials for an Indianapolis type of?
Yeah, 100%. I would say the Roval is a bigger consequence. I mean, you have a wall there, and you see it every year at the Roval, just 6, 7, 8 wide. I mean, that's what the fans want, right? Like, so what are we complaining about, right? I'm sure it's entertaining from the media center and from the stands. So I don't know. I haven't complained about it. I mean, it's just racing, and it's kind of what we get paid to do, and it's what we do. So unfortunately, like last week in Indianapolis, I was just kind of minding my own business on lap one, and I was the victim of it, right? Like, William Byron got into me, but it wasn't even a William, right? William sent me a text, and I'm like, dude, it's okay. Like, it wasn't even you that made contact with me, but someone else was making contact with you, and it's hard to put blame. Just like Kevin Harvick said, right? Like, it wasn't the guy directly behind you; it's the guy 5 cars behind you. So, kind of is what it is.
So when you say there's too much politics in the chat, like, I'm guessing you're not talking about the midterms coming up.
Well, I'm not a very political guy. I don't find myself in that realm. I mean, it's just like just people voicing their opinions, right? Which is what the driver chat's supposed to be. Right, we're supposed to go in there and voice our opinions, but fortunately for me, I kind of like to keep my job Saturday and Sundays, and Monday through Friday not worry about it. So it's kind of where I sit on the matter.
Justin, where's that aggressiveness coming from? Do you think is it the car? Is it people coming up from the lower series? Is it the points, or is it just a combination of everything?
No, it's just got to win. I mean, plain and simple. You got to win, and you got to be aggressive to win, and matters more to win than ever. You just got to win. I mean, it comes from everything. There's not one thing. I mean, it's just what it's come down to these days.
Have you been told by anyone on the team what their plans are for the second car next year?
No idea. No. I actually have no idea. I don't think they have an idea either. So, I know that Chris and Matt like to bounce ideas off us. Like last year, me and AJ kind of, I wouldn't say we were the deciding factor, but Matt and Chris cared about our opinion on who we brought onto the team. So I appreciate that aspect, that they value our opinion. I think AJ's opinion is pretty high, and obviously the team is centered around him. So, I would say that the second Cup car and whatever happens to the Xfinity cars, hopefully it would be a group decision, but ultimately it's up to Matt.
Jared Haas with FrontStretch.com. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also, check one of those 2 videos out that we have right beside you. Visit FrontStretch.com for more great content.